Alright, so I want to give you a breakdown of the food safety audit. We're going to stick with one station for now because the breakdown will pretty much apply to every other station on the line itself. So to start the food audit, I'm actually on the saute station right now. And we'll just go through the bullet points, the things you're looking for. And very simple, you can start your sanitizer bucket. So there's sanitizer buckets on the floor down here. I'm going to pull up the sanitizer bucket. I have my test strips here. And we're going to find out if they're in their proper code. So we're hitting around 200 ppm. It's a little light towards 100, so they're probably getting close. Next time I see them get back from break, we're gonna have them replace their sandy buckets. And when you notice that there's no towels on the line right now, so their towels are submerged in the sandy bucket. So for that example, we're gonna go ahead and put yes when sanitizer is changed every 2 hours. And since we're getting pretty close on that low ppm, we're gonna have them change it when they get back from break. The wiping towel as well, we see no towels on the line currently, at least in this station, so that's also a yes. And now we're going to check to see if food labeled properly. So we're going to open up drawers, and this isn't quite a spec 100%, but you can see everything's in a portion bag, and those are properly dated. Everything looks great here so far. Everything's looking great here as well. And we're looking fresh down here, okay? So I will point out, right back here you'll see the difference in day dots. We want to get in the habit of day dotting everything, and when you get to pantry you'll see a lot more items that are more applicable, but the point of that is making sure that we are one, rotating properly, and two, making sure that we're not getting anyone sick from something being maybe 5 or 6 days old because we had never labeled it. So for food labels so far, they're also at a yes. Cross-contamination, cut boards are clean. So this knife is actually dirty. I'm probably going to talk to the cook before when they get back from break, because it should have been cleaned and sanitized before they went on break. But also things to look for on your audits is knives being stored improperly like this here. So if you take a look there, it's very common in restaurants that they feel like it's safety oriented, so no one could accidentally cut themselves, but it's actually a violation of food safety because we don't know what's being stored back here. So for now, we're going to tell them cross-contamination. While the cutting board's clean, the knife wasn't, so I'm actually going to put him as a no. We're looking at non-contact food services next. That's the shelving. Making sure there's any opportunity for cleanliness, anything that's going to be a cross-contamination potential as well. And it also applies to your gaskets. So you want to go ahead and audit all your gaskets every day in the station. So we're looking good. These are actually brand new gaskets. You can tell they're in great shape. So again, we're doing good there too. So far we're flying through this audit, and it's just one station for now, but you can see how simple this is. Another yes. We have no storage to-go containers in this area. So that's also yes. But their plates are dried properly. And then food hierarchy. So we see everything safe on this side. What we're gonna do next is check over here, and we can see that we have our thermometers, which we'll get to next. But we have just vegetables on top, seafood on bottom. We have vegetables in the back, steaks up top, and then chicken and pork on the bottom as well. So overall great. Maybe a little opportunity to bring pork chops up top if we had the space. It's a slower shift today, so I think we're going to be okay. From there, our food, we should also pay attention to these fridges, for food hierarchy as well. So again, vegetables, we saw there's vegetables down there. Again, pastas are good. And then our meat's on bottom. So far in this station, we are doing really well. What we have left now is essentially temperatures. What you don't know is most chefs have a good habit of coming into your restaurant and checking out temperatures automatically, and they'll check every fridge. So every fridge needs to have a thermometer in there so we know that's accurate. We're going to note the temperatures. So this is 32 degrees, and we can write that on our audit, and that we actually have one. So that's also a yes for this station. So there's an AM temp reach in, 32 degrees, and yes. You should also have a thermometer in each of these drawers, or per fridge though. I don't know why we got two here, but we are definitely in temp, so that's great. So we're temping at 39 degrees. So that's also great. So we're going to put 39 degrees in fridge 2. Stick with the yes. So from here we have potentially hazardous foods that we want to temp. At least get 3 temperatures, left, middle, and right, and as well as 3 hot items as well. So we'll start with the cold items and in the fridge. So make sure you have a thermometer that's working. And I happen to grab the one that's busted. Oh, there we go. So use your sanitizer first. Make sure your thermometer's safe. We'll start on the left side. Not a whole lot of potential hazardous foods here. We'll start with diced tomatoes because sometimes those are made the day of. We're temping at 37 degrees, so we can pull that out. 37 on fridge 1 left. We want something in the middle. Again, this looks good. We'll do the curry sauce here. And we're at 36 degrees, so middle's good. And we can actually put that as a potentially hazardous food. And then we'll temp the right side of the fridge. Which in this case, I have meat, so I'd love to do some meat. We'll take the piggy bank. I like to open the portion bag. Sometimes people just throw the thermometer in there, which isn't a good indication of how well the food's temping. The container will temp well, but if we check the food itself, we're high. Oh, I'm not all the way in there. So we're looking high. We're looking at 52 degrees, 51 degrees. So this would be a concern. We'd obviously want to bring it to the station's attention. If you look back at this dish too, I don't know if we're going to sell that many piggy banks on a Tuesday lunch. This is an opportunity for over portioning, which could have been a temp issue. To find out when this item was prepared, and what we need to do is something. So for now, we need to pull them out, put them in the fridge, get some ice on top as well. So essentially, that's your cold temperatures. Leave the thermometer in there. You'd want to do the same for your fridges down below. To save time on the video, we won't do that for now. But again, ideally you want to do the hazardous food, so the strip would be preferred, any of the chicken or meats over here, as well as steak here. So that would qualify for fridge 2. And saute would be done with the exception of hot temperatures. So again, for hot, I'm going to do our mac and cheese sauce. It's one of our most dangerous items for potentially hazardous food, of course. We're going to take a temperature here. And we're already at 146, so we are safe. We're going to clean that off. We could go ahead and check barbecue sauce or our spicy marinade. 157. Sanitize one more time. And then there's barbecue sauce there at 156. So again, I would record those temperatures here. That covers our cold food, hot food, reach-in thermometers, and then each of the things that we'd be looking to for cross-contamination or any issues with sanitizer buckets, and basically wraps up saute station. So this will be applied to every other station on the line. We noticed that our staff does a great job generally when they're going on breaks. So rotate your audit, make sure you're doing it either when they arrive, before they go on break, after the lunch rush, and before dinner rush even, to get the maximized effort of potentially hazardous foods. So that wraps up here. Check out the next video when we go over walk-in and dish station and the sorts like that. So thanks.